Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel, and welcome back to 31 Days of Halloween. Today I'm going to show you how to recreate this glamified skull look. Now what I'm going to start by doing first is, after I'm done priming the face, I'm going to use a mattified foundation to make sure that I have a nice mattified base for everything I'm about to put on top. Once you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and start sculpting your skull shapes. I like to fuck around and get distracted a lot, so I'm gonna recreate a quick chola brow demo for you on Belém, cause she can't see shit. Look at that chola brow. Okay, now she's awake now. So I'm gonna continue creating my shape. This is something that you could do with either a nude pencil or a white pencil also, to kind of see your shapes. You can kind of experiment here, have fun with it. Generally you want to just follow the eye socket and where it would naturally fall. I first started off with a regular round shape, and then I slowly started sculpting indentations to where the temples are to create more of a realistic effect. Now after I'm done outlining the eyes, all I need to do is outline the nose. Once I'm done outlining the nose, I'm going to elongate the lips so that I can see a guideline of where I'm going to be placing my teeth. Once I have that, I'm going to start drawing my teeth, and I have my outline. Now, I'm going to grab a contour brush, and I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of black paint. This one is chroma paint from Matte Cosmetics, and what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to buff that into the outer perimeters where you would naturally do a contour, but I'm going a little bit higher because this is where I want it to almost look like as if the mask is somewhat floating. Although I'm not having it super structured, I'm going to kind of have it somewhat messy, so it just looks like a beautiful disaster. I guess that'd be the term to explain this look. So once I have it around the eye area, I'm gonna add a little bit of black to the chin. Then I'm gonna bring a little bit into the forehead right after I'm done. There we go. Hitting the temples and on the forehead. Great. So this does not have to be perfect. I'm only focusing on the paint being in the center of the face, creating that skull shape without having a structured skull shape, if that makes any sense to you guys. Of course it doesn't, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever, you'll see it. Now, once I got my outline of my shadowing, I'm going to go ahead and grab Makeup Forever's Flash Palette in the silver, and I'm going to lightly, well, not lightly, this stuff is real good coverage. So I'm going to go ahead and outline my black outlines with it, so you can start seeing the shape going on. Now I'm going to continue, and then instead of creating a shape, I'm going to blend it out with my thumbs. You could definitely use a beauty blender, use a fluffy blending brush for this. I went ahead and just used a regular brush that I had at hand. Now once I'm done doing once I'm done actually going around the eye shape, I'm going to do a little bit of that silver on the chin and extend it outward to the jaw, so you can kind of see where that jawline goes. So when she talks, it looks nice and somewhat believable, I guess. I don't know. So in order to set this, what I went ahead and did is I grabbed a little bit of NYX Roll-On Shimmer in Platinum to really make sure that that platinum stands out and I don't mess with that color. So once I make sure that I have it all set, this is where the fun starts to happen. Now, what I did is I mixed 4 different glitters that I had laying around, and I kind of mixed them all together to create my own glitter. But what you guys can do too is you guys can go to Michael's, you guys can go to any other beauty supply store to buy your own glitters and kind of just have fun with it. This is a chance for you to experiment. I'm sorry. I mean, because after all, that's what Halloween's about. Experimenting and being whatever the hell you want to be, right? So once I'm done doing that, that's going to be my background for my Swarovski crystals and my regular jewels. I just got to make sure I keep on blending. Yeah, the glitter kind of gets a little bit messy, and I didn't really want it on the where you don't see that silver at, so that was the only difficult part for it. But whatever, I went through it. So then I'm grabbing that same paint and I'm filling in all of my outlines. Now you don't have to use the same one I'm using. You guys can definitely go and use a gel liner, or it's Halloween. I mean, you guys can grab black paint pretty much anywhere nowadays. Hell, I'm not even surprised that gas stations don't start selling face paint. The heck? So once I have everything all filled in, including the teeth, I should have a nice outline and stencil that looks just like this when I'm done. Great. So once you do that, here's where the fun part happens again. I know, it's just so much fun. We just can't stop. What I went ahead and did is I grabbed a little bit of eyelash glue, but you guys can definitely use latex. You guys can use spirit gum, whatever works best for you. Sometimes latex isn't the best option, but I used this to really set my jewels. And the only part where I focus on really having placement of the jewels is on the teeth. I wanted to make sure that the bigger jewels go on the teeth so they do stand out and look like somewhat of a mouth. Once I did that, I went ahead and started positioning from big to medium to small. Yep, sometimes you might have an issue of eating though, so I probably wouldn't recommend this for a 5-minute Halloween look, like you're running late and they've last minute invited you out and you're just like, yeah, Johnny, give me like 10 minutes, I'll be ready. No, Johnny, give her 3 days. She needs to go buy these gems. She needs to buy all this damn makeup, and then she'll be ready 3 hours before. Okay, so yeah. Also, too, I probably wouldn't recommend to eat at parties. Yeah, she feels it. It's awkward. Take a drink. Yep. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. But I mean, you'll look good. It's good for photos. Now, this is the way I placed it. I made sure I placed the jewels just on the highlighted parts of the skull. And you're pretty much ready for your party after this. All you need to do is throw on some nice extensions. Yes. Put on a nice little nightgown. Stand in front of a green light all night long and hold on to a candle. Now, if this doesn't bring all the zombies from the yard, I don't know what will. Ha ha. Alright guys, so stay tuned all month long and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and see you guys next time. Happy Halloween!